Hello, Tatana. Welcome. You're the first one in today. We're going to be hunting some dollar bills, looking for serial numbers. Glad to see you here. Hello, teacher. Good to see you, my friend. Just shipped you a package yesterday. Jim Thompson, good afternoon. Good to see you, my friend. I've got $1,001 bills left over, and I pick up new ones tomorrow, so I thought I'd try to work in a stream of 500 today while Grammy is out having lunch with a friend, and then get back to it. My 1 million sub. Okay, cool. 1 million is 30 years away for us, but it's on the horizon. The horizon's very far away. Jim Thompson, I hope everyone's having as good a weather as we are today. We are having 80-degree weather. It is beautiful spring day. Our lake is filling back up. Now if they'll get my dock finished, and I can go get my pontoon boat and put it back on the lake for the first time in 3 seasons. That will be awesome. So we're excited about that. Anyway, well, there's our $501 bills we're going to be searching. Let's move those out of the way. Back over here. And let me show you some examples of what we've been finding in these hunts. And it's important for you all to help me out, because sometimes I miss something and you all have the best find of the day. Happened in just the last stream. Figure this out without the light. Get some more light down here. Get that down there. These are some of our finds in the last. Congratulations, Tatana. Let's see what we have here. Ah, yes, we found this in our last stream. 1969B dollar bill. You don't see old ones in that good a shape very often. It does have a little writing on it. But that's a keeper. That's the oldest one we have found. So we hung on to it. This is 15799751. This number reads the same front to back to front. We found it yesterday. I missed it, and the people in the stream found it. Hello, B.H. Ringer. Good to see you. 1579 and 1579 back to front. So that is cool. There's another one, 94700749. Palindrome radar bill. Reads the same front to back and back to front. 9470. Always a good find. Hello, Vincent. Good to see you, my friend. We're going to search another $501 bills today. How about 4 5s in a row? Well, how about 4 5s in a row? 3955, 555, and then 3. And you'll notice that last 3 is raised above the rest of the numbers in the bill. Also, this is a trinary with 3s, 9s, and 5s, and an over-inked 5 to go with it. That bill's got a lot of stuff going on. We are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. Let's see if maybe we'll put that back there. See if that works out any better. This has a raised 6, and we call that an odometer bill or a gas pump bill. It's got a number out of alignment that does carry a little bit of money above face value. These are called trinaries, 5522, 5292. A bill that only uses 5s, 2s, and a 9 or 9s. Any bill that only uses 3 numbers is a trinary note, and they do carry a premium above face value. Ah, this is a good one. If you ever find one of these, you definitely want to hang on to it. I did, Jim. Rob found 50 bill. Very, very nice. I saw that, Jim. 17435-206. If this had been number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be called a ladder. and all of 8 different numbers consecutively. Instead, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 8 numbers, but they're not in the right numerical order. So that's called a broken ladder. Ah, there's a birthday note. 2019 07 17, July 17th of 2019. These birth date notes are carrying a tremendous premium above face value right now, so we hang on to all of those. Star notes. This is one of the major things we're looking for. A bill that ends with a star instead of a second letter. 018-50019, a star. And these are to replace mistakes that were made during printing, damaged bills during printing, and they are signified by having that star. Any of these we find, we will look up on our star note lookup at mycurrencycollection.com. I've decided we'll look those up as we go today and see how rare they are, what the how many they printed, and give us an idea of what kind of value it might have. I would love to find a 5 or 6 number, 60 number bill, Jim. That would make my day. I love this bill. It's a 40 bill, but it's 80, 70, 70, 80. Now the cool things about this bill is it's a 4 pairs, 80, 70, 70, 80. It's a tombstone with an 80 starting and 80 ending. Also, 7s and 8s are the most popular numbers, with 7s being popular and thought to be fortunate in U.S. culture. 8s are thought to be fortunate in Asian culture. So that bill carries a nice premium above $1. We'll show you some of the others as we go along, but for now, how about we get started? If you're here for the first time, we ask you to consider subscribing to our channel. We do put out a lot of content. Daily short videos and live streams every Wednesday at 9, Friday at high noon, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. And then I've been doing additional live streams in the vertical format, trying to introduce coin hunting and dollar bill searching to more people. This is a strap of $100 bills, $101 bills, I guess I should say. I'll put it down here so you can see and you can help me search. But that's some of the things we're going to be looking for as we go along. If you see that I've missed something, yell out. Hello, G.A. Billings. Good to see you back. Welcome. Just for your edification, anyone in blue in the stream is one of my moderators. They're here to help out and answer any questions you might have. We'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Be sure and chime in chat, say hey, and consider subscribing while you're here. I'm going to be looking at the date on the bill, which is down here, the serial number, trying to keep it where you can see it as well. Looking for anything fancy. Oh, I didn't go through these to make sure they were all in the right direction. What was I thinking? They're never all in the right direction. Let me get these sorted out a little bit. Amazingly, these have been fairly well all going in the same direction, and they are again. I only had to move 4 or 5 bills around. All right, let's see if we can find something mega cool. Mega cool today. Mega valuable would also be good. We would like that for sure. We are searching $1,000 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, star notes. We average over 1 star note per strap. So hopefully we'll be finding some of those. These are straps from the Federal Reserve. My bank orders them in for me. Every week I pick them up, I search them, I keep the good ones, and I return the others and buy more. And we have been finding a lot of bills that are worth around double face value. Found a few that are worth $5 to $10 each based on current eBay prices. So hopefully we'll find some of those today. You never know what you're going to find when you search $1 bills for serial numbers. They could be awesome, they could be average, or they could be a dud. But out of 500, we'll find something. We will find something for sure. I'm not going to keep it, but that is a raised 2 out of alignment. Not raised quite high enough for me to want to keep. They don't carry much value above face value. $7170 7676. Very close to a nice bill. 7s, 1s, 0s, and 6s. 4 7s, not a keeper, but close. Very close. We had a lot of near misses yesterday. And several hits. All we can do is keep swinging away. Looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. What will we find? I'll try to keep up with the chats. Jim Thompson, I hope we can find something super fancy today. Rob was hunting teller notes, and I hunted teller notes one time, and I think that's the way to go probably. It's just hard in a smaller town to be able to get that many teller notes to hunt a week. But I do have one bank that will sell me teller notes, but I got to be careful not to return my notes there because I don't want to research what I've already looked through. And we did have a bunch more star note finds out of those teller notes than we have the Fed notes. But the Fed notes have been good as well. Problem with notes from the bank is if you have a teller that is on top of their game, they will pluck out the star notes and the valuable ones. If their rules and policies allow them to do that. 230-903-19, almost a fancy. No, we are off to a really slow start, and as soon as I say, Charles, star notes from a printing standpoint are a little worse than 1 in 100. But a lot of star notes, there's a big star note craze going on right now, like a fad, and star notes have become crazy popular and they're getting plucked out. So those odds are getting worse every day with people plucking star notes out. There is a star note, 03116294, that is out of the 2017 series. So let's look that one up. Let's look that one up and see how rare this one is. I'm going to go to mycurrencycollection.com. It is right there, and what you do is you key in first the year of the star note, which is 2017, and then you come over and you key in the star note, including the first letter, which is an E, 03116294 star. And that one comes from a run of 3.2 million. That is the average run size, although they only printed 3.2 million, so that's a lower total run size. But this little arrow down here would say, as far as star notes go, as a star note, it is a less rare star note. So we have found some as low as 60,000 on the run size, and if you get one as low as 60,000 that is more rare, those could carry quite a bit more value. 2017 series. Charles, if they're in decent shape right now, and I'm only going by what they're selling for on eBay right now. On eBay, a star note in decent shape is selling for at least double face value if it's a $1 bill. That's not the same on 5s, 10s, 20s, and 100s, but $1 star notes are going all day long for double face value on eBay. And it may kind of sound silly to be using eBay as my pricing guide, but this is such a new fad that eBay is the place where most of them are being sold right now. If you are here for the first time, we would ask you to consider subscribing. We do put out a ton of content every week, daily short videos. Tonight's short video, a silver nickel is found, coming out at 10 p.m. tonight. 76669953. Good start. Didn't finish. We do live streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, every Friday at high noon Central. Every Saturday's our big stream at 2 p.m. where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $half. And then we do a short auction after the stream. 4560-5555. These are not worth much over face value, but I do keep them. When you've got 4 5s in a row, it has another 5 on it, so there's 5 5s on the bill. I keep it because of the block of 4 5s, a quad. I do hang on to those even though they're not worth much of a premium over $1. A lot of people won't mess with them, won't keep them. I've got a bunch of them now. I may get to the point I stop keeping them and only keep my really crispy ones. But right now, I've only been doing this a couple months. I'm hanging on to all my quads. I like them. I think they're cool. So we got a quad and a star note on this first strap. 38020203. Well, it's nothing, but it's kind of cool. But I'm not going to keep it. 23132214. Again, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, but not what we're looking for. But a cool note. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. Consider subscribing while you're here, my friend. You got Teacher, Walker Magnet, Jim Thompson. Walker Magnet is a content provider as well. He streams every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and Central Time. Has a very good channel, a great audience. You want to check him out. Walker, you can put in !me if you would like. Anyone can put in !me. That will highlight your channel. Let other people know that you're a content provider. 39573953. Had that ended in a 7, that would have been a repeater. 39573957. So close, but no cigar. Another one of those straps of 100 that has a lot of close calls, maybe. One thing I would recommend to anyone watching is pay in cash as often as you can. It does 2 things for you. One, you'll be more aware of how much you're paying for something. 4 of us went to the Mexican restaurant the other night after we streamed on Saturday night, and it was $104. No alcohol, just food. It's like, when did it become that expensive to eat at a Mexican restaurant? Probably won't change us from eating there, but it did make me aware the prices have gone up. Second thing it'll do is you'll get change. Check your change. Check your dollar bills, all of your bills for fancy serial numbers. You may end up finding one that pays for whatever you were getting ready to buy or what you just bought. I have received star notes and change. Recently I received a star note and change from Sonic. And a month before that, I received a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic. So you gotta like that. The boys like to stop and get drinks at Sonic after their batting lessons. They're both baseball players, so I'll stop and buy them something. Hudson always wants to check the change. My 13-year-old grandson that hunts with me on Saturdays. Rhett also hunts with me, 10-year-old grandson. 0025300. Too bad those 2 zeros aren't over there. It'd be a low serial number. As is just a near miss. 34564454. Close. Close, but no cigar. Pretty slow strap. We did get a star note out of it. And a quad, and I guess that's it, out of this strap. Oh, there's our second star note. Boom! All right. Let me see those star emojis. Let me see those star emojis from our members. There is another star note. Oh, 002-36470 star. It's the 2013 series. It also has the B on it. Some of these are out of the series where they messed up when they were printing star notes. And Fort Worth and Washington, D.C. accidentally printed duplicate star notes where two bills have the same serial number. So we're going to look this one up right now and see if it's one of the ones that has a twin sister. And if you can put those together, those twin sisters together, they are worth thousands of dollars. So it is a 2013, and this one may not even be one. Who knows? But it is a B. 002-36470. Oh, it is, I believe. This one is. It is saying to select my printing facility. So we have to decide if this was printed in Fort Worth or printed in Washington, D.C. So we look on this bill right down here, and it's got an FW. That means it was printed in Fort Worth. So we are going to select the printing facility, which is going to be Fort Worth. We're going to look up our star note. It came from a run size of 3.2 million, making it less rare. But what makes this rare is the fact that this bill has a twin sister out there. This bill has another bill out there that has the exact same serial number. If we could find that other bill and you put them together, it is very rare occurrence because there were never supposed to be bills printed with the same serial number, and it will be worth thousands. How do you do that? Well, there's a website called the Star Note Project. The Star Note Project, and you can submit bills that you find onto the Star Note Project. And you can also look and see if the twin sister for one you have found has been found. Then you can try to contact that person, make a deal with them, and split the profits, put those two together, put it up for auction, and you can make some money. So that one is an amazing find. Failed Reaper, good to see you. Welcome. Anyone that's here, we ask you please consider subscribing. What we're doing, we are searching dollar bills. We just found a very good star note find, but let me show you some of the examples of what we found in the last week. This is 1717 8888, so very cool, and quad 8s. We'll hang on to that one because it has a premium above face value. This one is a 3042. That is a repeater, and we hang on to those because they carry value above face value. 15555810. This is a quad 5 bill, 4 5s in a row. It carries just a little bit of value above face value, but I do hang on to them. What you want is 5 of a kind or more, and there are 5 7s. It's unfortunate this bill is not in great shape. 3777785. That's saying 7 a lot of times. 7 and 8s are the most popular numbers out there to collect. 7s are fortunate in the U.S. culture. 8s are fortunate, thought to be fortunate in the Asian culture. And that is a nice bill that we found recently. This is a star note like we're looking for. BO89 420 or 42370 star. When you find a star at the end of the serial number instead of a second letter, it is a star note. It is a replacement note that they've printed because of damaged or incorrect error bills. And right now there's a real fad going on, and any star note right now that you find that's in decent shape is worth, any $1 star note, double face value. So you want to hang on to those. Where else can you just double your money instantly? $807-07-080, also known as 80, 70, 70, 80, 4 pairs. A very cool bill. This one carries value above premium as well, so we hang on to that. There's another star note, 018-500-19 with a star, at least double face value. Here's a cool note, a birth date note. You need to check your change for these. 2019 07-17, July 17th of 2019. Did I find your birth date? If I did, these bills are going for $10, $20 on eBay right now for birth date notes. Check your bills for birth date notes because they are carrying a premium for sure. Here's a cool bill that we found recently. If this had been 0 through 7 in numerical order, it would be called the ladder, and it would have really nice value. As is, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's using 8 different numbers, not numerical value. These are called broken ladders, and these broken ladders carry a nice value above premium as well. This is called a trinary, 55225292. It only uses 3 different numbers to make up the serial number. These are carrying more value than face value as well, so we hang on to them. What you really want to find is a trinary. So if that 9 had been a 2 or a 5, where it only used 5s and 2s, that would have quite a bit of value above face value. And then I will show you one more thing, and we just found this. I mean, we just found this. This is a star note, B00236470 star, but you want to specifically look for the star notes from 2013 with a B over here in the seal, and you got to look those up on mycurrencycollection.com, and we did. And if it asks you to enter which printing facility, Fort Worth or Washington, D.C., the only 2 places that bills are printed in the U.S., then you know that you have a bill that they accidentally printed 2 bills, one in Washington, D.C., one in Fort Worth, Texas, with the exact same serial number. I will take this later today. I will go to the Star Note Project and I will go submit this bill as having found it. I will also look through all of the bills, the numbers that have been found, and see if the twin sister of this bill has been found. If it has, I'll be trying to hook up with somebody, put our 2 bills together, and sell those at an auction somewhere. And these things, if you get both of the bills, they're so rare to get both of the duplicate serial numbers. They're going for thousands of dollars. So that's about the 10th one I have found that has a twin sister somewhere. So maybe I'll get lucky sometime and I'll find the twin sister. Let's finish now. We got like 5 bills left in our strap that we are searching for today. We are searching 5 $100 $1 bill straps to see what we can find. We've already got a couple star notes, including that real cool one that's got a twin sister. And we found what did we find? A trinary. So that is the first $100. But fear not, I have more. I have 4 more straps that we'll be checking. Hopefully we continue to find some goodies. If we find a star note, we will check it for rarity and to make sure it's not got a twin sister out there if it's a 2013. I am organizing these in the right order because they tend to come a little mixed up and it takes me a lot longer to sort unless, all right, only 3 adjustments there. They were in pretty good order. If you see something I missed, and I missed one yesterday, call out because I could miss something. Only got dollars here. Is there any money of other country? No, JC Lucky, I'm only searching dollar bills today for fancy serial numbers. How many thousands of dollars? I'm searching 500 today. I'm going to search 500 more later tonight. I search 3,000 or 4,000 a week looking for fancy serial numbers. My main bank I order 3,000 from, and then I'm starting to pick up another 1,000 from another bank in teller straps to search those as well. These bills have come from the Federal Reserve. Been ordered. We've been averaging over one star note a strap of 100. We found 2 in that first strap. Star notes are going for double face value right now. $1 star notes on eBay all day long. I am not currently selling anything on eBay. I do sell some of my stuff occasionally on our Saturday auctions. But we put out a lot of content a week where we hunt coins. We have a daily short video that we feature coin hunting that goes out between 8 and 10 p.m. each day. Could be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. We got one going out at 10 p.m. tonight that is on nickels. We have a nickel one going out tonight. There's a historical birth date. We don't hang on to these, but 0501 1877, May 1st of 1877. We won't keep that one, but it is a birth date note. That's kind of what we're looking for, but something ideally with someone that's still alive, or we did find one recently that was someone that would be born next month. And that's a cool thing, because birthday notes are carrying quite the premium right now on eBay. Thank everyone for being here. Please consider subscribing while you're here. We also do live streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m. There's some upside down ones and backward ones. I guess I didn't get them all straightened out. Every Friday at high noon Central, and every Saturday at 2 p.m. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. We have giveaways every Saturday. We give away silver certificates. What, pray tell, is a silver certificate? I will show you. I would love to find one of these in my dollar bill search. Silver certificate. Blue seal, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. This one's a 1957. We do give those away frequently on our Saturday streams. So all you got to do is be there. Enter at the time we're giving away. We give away a starter stream, 50 likes, 100 likes, 150 likes. If we happen to fill the board on the day and a couple of end of stream, so we give away 5 or 6 prizes every week. You can pick up some cool coins, some cool currency. Occasionally we give out some gold. Yes, gold. Where's my gold? Where's my gold? We'll give out one of those. That is a gold back. Can't see it very good. This is 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold, and that is from the state of New Hampshire. I think there are 6 states right now that have their own gold backs that you can use as currency, but there's actually real gold infused in the paper, and that is 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold. And gold right now is over $2,100 an ounce. It is going up in price. Silver's been going up a little bit too, which is a good thing because it's been pretty low. Let's see what else we can find in today's bills. Anyone got any questions? Please type in. Any of the names in green are members of our channel. They can probably answer your question. Anyone in blue is a moderator of our channel. I'd be happy to take a shot at answering your question, as will I. I've only been searching dollar bills now for a little over 2 months. I thought I would try it once. I saw other people doing it. I thought I would be bored stiff searching dollar bills, but I started doing it and I fell in love with it. I'm having a lot of fun searching dollar bills, and one cool thing about it is there are typically a lot of fines. If you get 500 or even 100, a strap of 100, you could get a lot of fines in there. You only keep the good ones. You return the others to the bank, you get more. It's a cheap hobby. Can be very inexpensive to get started. Same with hunting coins. You can go to the bank, see if they will sell you a box of pennies or order you a box of pennies. A box of pennies is $25. I search with my grandkids. It would take you probably 2 hours to search your first box of pennies, and we average 7 to 10 wheat pennies a box. We also hang on to our all of our copper pennies that are 1981 and earlier, part of 1982, because copper is going for about 2.5 cents value per copper penny right now. So 2.5 times face value. So we like to hang on to those. But also consider hitting that bell notification if you do subscribe. There's one that's got a raised 8. It's not high enough for me to keep, but that 8 is out of alignment with the rest of the serial numbers. If that was a little higher, I would hang on to it, but I'm going to put that one back. Little Brown Swagger. Let me take a minute and show you some of the examples of what we are looking for that we have found recently. This is a bill that has the 6 raised out of alignment higher, and that is called an odometer or a gas pump note, and we hang on to those because they do have a little value above face value. This is a note that has 5 5s in a row: 3 9 5 5 5 5 5 and 3. Any note that has 5 consecutive numbers in a row we hang on to. They have a value above face value. It also has a raised 3 on it. It also only uses the numbers 5, 3, and 9 on the bill, which makes it a trinary note. If that 9 had been a 3 or a 5, it only would have used 2 numbers and would be a binary note, would carry even more value. And if you look, that first 5 has more ink on it than the other 5s, and that is an over-inked 5. So that bill has a lot of stuff going for it. This bill is called a radar or a palindrome, 94700749, where the number reads the same, front to back, back to front. These are carrying a nice value above premium. Don't find those very often. This is the one we found yesterday, and I actually missed it. Someone in the chat pointed out that I missed it. I went back, and sure enough, it was there. 15799751, so 1579 1579, another palindrome, or we call them a radar bill, reading the same from front to back and back to front. This bill 27819 was a special find I found yesterday. Look at that, it's from 1969. You just don't find really old bills in circulation anymore. So that one has a value above face value as well. This one is a trinary, 5522 5292. It only uses 2s, 5s, and 9s, only one 9. Had that been a 5 or a 9, or a 5 or a 2, I would have had my first ever binary note, only using 2 numbers in the serial number, and it would have carried even more value. This is a cool note, 17435206. A little harder to see, but if you look, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It uses 8 different numbers in the serial number. They're not in numerical order. If they were in numerical order, this would be called a ladder note. Ladder notes carry a nice premium above face value, but broken ladder notes, which we call these, broken ladder notes also carry a premium above face value, so we hang on to those. And birthday notes. 2019, July 17th, 0717 of 2019. Is that the day you were born? If so, I've got your birth date note. These silly things are going for $10 to $20 right now on eBay. The prices on these, this serial number thing is really a fad that's gone crazy right now. I would sell it to you for much less than you could get it on eBay. But you want to hang on to all of your birthday notes. I have found several now. And we're also looking for star notes. Any note that doesn't end with a letter but ends with a star instead is the note that was a replacement note for damaged or error bills that got printed, and they have printed replacement notes and they signify that through the star at the end. If you get a fancy serial number and a star, you've got even better value. But star notes right now on eBay are going for double face value for $1 star notes all day long. So that's some of what we're looking for and some of what we have found recently. We're in our second strap of 100 $1 bills. We're going to do 5 straps today. We already have a few star notes. We have a trinary as well, and there's going to be another trinary. 010-77100. So only using the numbers 0, 1s, and 7s. They carry just a little bit of value above face value. I am hanging on to them right now because of that, and I find them cool. 30969396, almost a trinary, not quite. If you want to find a real valuable note, you would find one with solid number all the way across. There aren't very many of those out there. A binary with only 2 numbers repeated are very valuable as well. And if you find the star notes from 2013 that are part of the series where they messed up and made duplicate serial numbers in Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas, those carry a nice value. And if you can put together the sister note on those and have both bills that have the same serial number, you're talking thousands of dollars. And we did find one of the twin sisters earlier today, so we will be registering that, submitting it on the Star Note Project website, seeing if the twin sister has been found. Then try to do a little negotiating. Kylie's Vlog channel, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the family, the PasSpareTime family. For some reason, the app is not catching all of the subscribers. We do appreciate all of you that are subscribing today. Thank you very much. We have a real goal to get more people involved in this hobby, to create more awareness for this hobby. We are currently searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers and finding some, like that right there. How about another star note? 26888-747. That is from the 2013 series, but it has a K in the stamp, so it's not going to be one of the ones with the twin sister. But what we are going to do, we're going to go over to the lookup screen. This lookup screen is the website called mycurrencycollection.com, mycurrencycollection.com. And it will tell us how rare, how many of these they printed. The average is 3.2 million, the normal run, and that is one that has 3.2 million printed. You can see the number up here. This run was 3.2 million out of a total run of 26 million. And this arrow down here says it is less rare. As a star note, it is less rare. Quang Tran, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Let's continue our search. So that is our 3rd star note. We're only in our 2nd strap. We do average 1 star note per strap, a little over that. So it's always nice to find star notes. There's a 5 that's over inked. If we do find a number that is really over inked, we'll hang on to it. They don't really carry much value, but I find them cool. We do put out a lot of content every week. We put out a daily short video that comes out between 8 and 10 p.m. It focuses on coin hunting. Tonight's is on a fancy silver nickel that we found. There'll be pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. We also go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we hunt a box of dimes, a box of half dollars, and $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. We're looking for silver in the dimes and silver or proofs or special coins in the half dollars. We repeat that format and do it again at high noon Central on Fridays. We also have a big stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. where I hunt with my 13-year-old grandson Hudson, my 10-year-old grandson Rhett. 3 sevens right in the middle. That could have been something, but it's not. We will hunt 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars every Saturday. We do it on a donator basis, although this last Saturday we gave all our boxes away to adults that were watching with a youth under the age of 19, because we're wanting to drive awareness of this hobby for more kids, to get more kids involved in this. We only found this hobby a little over 3 years ago. Both of my grandkids have awesome coin collections right now. They love the hobby. It's one you can get into and do inexpensively. So we opened boxes for 5 different kiddos that were watching the stream with their mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, aunt or uncle this Saturday. We do that once a month. The next time will be the first week of April. We are taking a wait list right now. I think we're close to full for the month of April. All you have to do to enter that is send me an email, and one of my moderators will put in right now, they will put in a link for my email. Send me an email, commit to watching our live stream with your youngster, and that will put you on the list to get a free box of half dollars that we'll search. You all will get to keep all of your good finds from that box. We also have a lot of gifts that we give out to the parent to pass along. We give out a collector's kit of 9 coins, 9 iconic coins from U.S. history to start a coin collection for your youth. And that's pretty cool. It has 3 silver coins in it. It has 3 coins over 100 years old in it. We also give out a 90% silver half dollar Walking Liberty that has a $9 to $10 melt value just in silver right now. I found 23 regular star notes, 1 duplicate 2013, and 11 web 1963B star notes. Awesome all-in currency collecting. That is a great hunt. My very first hunt where I did 1,000 bills, I found 25 star notes, and that was the best I've ever had. Deborah, I do collect coins with my grandsons. We have we are only missing 2 out of our Lincoln cent collection. We're missing a few out of our Indian head cent collection. We have a full Jefferson nickel collection. We're missing 1 out of our Buffalo nickel collection. We are full on our Roosevelt dime collection. We have a full collection of Kennedy half dollars, a full collection of Benjamin Franklin half dollars. What, pray tell, is a Benjamin Franklin half dollar, you say? If there's anyone out there that does not know what a Benjamin Franklin half dollar is, that is a Benjamin Franklin half dollar. Last minted in 1963. They were minted before the Kennedy half dollars. Any Benjamin Franklin half dollar you find is 90% silver and has a melt value in silver of over $9 right now. And we do occasionally find those, even though they haven't been circulating for since '63. We will find those in boxes of half dollars. We have a full Walking Liberty half dollar collection. If you don't know what a Walking Liberty half dollar is, we do occasionally find these as well when we're looking for Kennedy half dollars. They will be in there. That's a 1945 Walking Liberty 90% silver half dollar. Very cool design. We love those. Anytime you find one of those is a very special day. So yes, we do collect coins. We have quite a few foreign coins that we've wandered across as well. So we are collectors as well, Deborah. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Please consider subscribing while you're here. We are on our third strap of dollar bills now, looking for fancy serial numbers. 22237700. Close, but no cigar. We've got 3 star notes so far out of the first 2 straps. We've got a trinary note and a quad note that had 4 5s in a row so far. So not a bad start. Here in a few minutes, I will take and show some of our better finds from the last couple weeks. Maybe we'll wander onto a very special bill. That one does have a raised 4. That 4 is out of alignment, but it's not high enough for me to keep. The ones that are out of alignment do carry a tiny bit of value above face value, but it's not enough really. Unless it's an extreme example, I won't hang on to it. There's a birth date note from far in the future. 0207 5298. February 7th, 5298. I won't still be kicking then, so I'm not going to hang on to that one. Close to a fancy note, 660-3330, and then a 4. If that 4 had been a 3 or a 6, that would have been a trinary, and we would have hung on to it. But close, but no cigar. I'm also looking at the dates of the bills to make sure it's not a really old bill or one I need to check for the web note type of printing. If we find one of those, we will go over that. I did find a 1968, I think 68, yesterday. So that was cool. $50410542. Close. Let me take a minute here and I'll show some of the fancy bills that we have found in the last 2 weeks. This is a really cool one in my opinion. 80, 70, 70, 80. One of the best things about this one is 8s and 7s are very popular numbers in collecting right now because 7s are lucky in the US culture. 8s are considered to be fortunate in the Asian culture. And zeros is the 3rd most popular number, and it's a combination of those. So it's a trinary note, but it's also 4 pairs, and we like to hang on to those. Peter Griffin, no. Favorite serial number that I have found? I will show it to you here in a second. Probably a radar note. This is a star note. Star notes are the ones that we're looking for. Hey, John Jacobs, would you take care of that comment for me, please? 08942370, star. The star notes mean that they have replaced a damaged or error bill, and they signify that ending in a star, not a letter. These are going for 2 times face value right now. Thanks, All In Currency. Appreciate that. This one has 5 7s in a row. 377, 777, 85. Anytime you can find a block of 5 numbers in a row, they carry more value over face value. And the fact that it's 7s is even better. Unfortunately, this bill is not in great shape, but it does carry additional value above face value for sure. This one has 4 5s in a row, and we do keep any block of 4 numbers in a row as well. They just carry a little bit of value above face value, but we do hang on to them. This is one of my favorite bills, 30423042. This is called a repeater. Those do carry value above face value as well. Uh, 1717 and 4 8s. Cool number. Another star note. There's a birth date note. 2019-07-17. That is July 17th of 2019. We do keep all birth date notes. And if you were born on July 17th of 2019, I've got your birth date note. These silly things are going for $10 or $20 on FaceTime right now. On eBay right now. And really are carrying a nice value above face value. You know what? This one might be my favorite right here. It's a broken ladder. If you get a ladder, all the numbers are in a row and used only once. This one has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it uses all 8 numbers. It uses all 8 numbers only once. And that is called a broken ladder. And that carries a nice value above face value. DJ Adagio has subscribed. DJ, thank you, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This is called a trinary, 55225292, only using 2s, 5s, and 9s, only 3 numbers in the serial number. Had that 9 been a 2 or a 5, it would have been a binary note, only using 2 numbers in the serial number, and those carry a nice value above premium. Yeah, bar notes would be very nice to find. Barr was the Secretary of Treasury for 28 days only, and those bills, if you find them, are very rare. We found this one yesterday. 1969. You don't find a lot of older bills in circulation. That one has some value above face value. Here's another one of my very favorites. We found it yesterday. I actually missed it. The people in chat found it. 1579-9751. This is a palindrome or a radar bill. It reads the same front to back and back to front. 1579, 1579. Those are carrying a nice premium above face value on the YouTube. Here's another one that we found, 9470-0749. So 9470-9470. I should say on this one, I don't know what we would call this. If it's a super radar, that's what I'm going to call it. Because it's got a B1579 and a B1579. So even the letter is the same front to back. And then there's one that has 4 5s in a row, right in the middle. This one has a lot going for it. It's got 5 5s right in the middle. So it's got 5 of a kind, a block of 5. It's got a 3 that's raised out of alignment with the rest of the number and the serial number. It only uses 5s, 3s, and 9s, which makes it a trinary, and the 5 is a little bit over inked. So that bill's got a lot going for it, so it is worth over face value as well. So those are some of the best finds we have had in the last couple weeks. Hopefully we will continue to add to that. We are in our 3rd strap today. So let's get back to searching and see if we can't find a new good one. 1s, 5s, 7s, and 0s. Not quite a nice note. Hello, R.C. Young. Glad you're here. Good, Clayton. Oh, the radar bills are very nice. Clayton Moore just subscribed. Clayton, welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Thank you for that star, R.C. Young. Oh, you became a member, R.C. Young. Thank you very much. All our members are in green, and they get some special emojis to use. And when we find a star note, you got to throw those stars up there to celebrate. We are in the 3rd strap of 5 today. 500 $1 bills will be searched in total. We do put out a bunch of content. For being retired, I seem to be working pretty hard these days. Put out a daily short video that releases between 8 and 10 p.m. at night, Central Time. Tonight's is on a silver war nickel. They will always be on pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. Although quarters and I are on a break right now because I have searched 80 boxes of quarters and only found 3 silver quarters. So I'm taking a little break from quarters. We need a little time apart. We also do live streams at least 3 times a week. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. or at 8 p.m. I'll mess up your name, Bexkulu. Just subscribe. Sorry for butchering your name. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We do a live stream every Friday at high noon. And on those Wednesday and Friday streams, what we do is we search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. We search a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, or proofs, or any of the other good things you can find in a box of half dollars. And we also search 500 $1 bills looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. We call it the triple play. That's Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Fridays at high noon. Then on Saturdays we do a stream where we hunt at 2 p.m. Central. We do usually 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. I hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons. We have a streak of 26 Saturday streams in a row finding silver, which is pretty cool. All right, R.C. Young, those gifted memberships are very nice. Yeah, you can test drive some of those emojis. We do have people from time to time that will gift memberships. Hey, there's a find. How about another star note? Now all you members can use your stars. 01906 ending with a star. It is from the 2017 series. So we are going to go over to the Star Note lookup page. This is a site that is called mycurrencycollection.com. It's a place that you can key in your serial numbers from your star notes, and you can see how rare they are. How many they printed. It's usually 3.2 million, and that one is 3.2 million. But they only printed 8 million total, but it's still, the little arrow over here says it is less rare. So you want to find one that is more rare, that maybe only has a total printed of like 250,000. We have found those before, but that is not one. So I'm going to leave you looking at that star note for a minute. Paul's going to take a little break. I drank too much water. And I am going to be right back. Y'all can stare at that beautiful star note for a minute while I'm gone. I'm streaming. All right, we got that start up memorized now. We will continue our search. We'll put that in our star note pile. Appreciate everyone being in here watching with us this afternoon. We are searching star notes. We are searching for star notes and fancy serial numbers. We have already found four star notes. We're in our third strap of $101 bills. We're also looking for fancy serial numbers. We've been averaging over one star note per strap. And we're running above that right now, so maybe we'll continue to find those, and maybe we'll find a real good note. One of our good friends, Rob Fine Treasure, found a very low serial number, 5 zeros to start $1 bill last night. 50165061. Had that been 50615061 or 50165016, that would have been a repeater. We would have held on to it because it would have more value than face value, but as is, it is a near miss. But it's fun to find near misses as well. I am also looking at the date of the bills to make sure they're not one of the dates that's a possible web note, that it isn't a really old date. I'm looking at the serial number, the stamp, the green seal, to make sure it is not in the wrong place or totally missing, because those would be nice bills to find as well. We got about 15 or 20 bills left to search in this 100, and then 200 more to search after this. Anyone that's in for the first time, we'd ask you to please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. We put out a daily short video of coin hunting. It looks like the last 10 are going to be upside down. The rare upside down bill, as Richard would say. We do put out a short video every night between 8 and 10 p.m. Tonight is coming out at 10 p.m. and it is featuring a silver war nickel, which are always fun to find. There'll be some of our finds that I have found through the week, hunting pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. We also go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m., every Friday at noon Central Time. And in those streams, we search a box of dimes looking for silver dimes. We search a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, looking for proofs, miscellaneous coins, fancy, strange things. You never know what you might find in a half-dollar box. We found a guitar pick 2 different times in a half-dollar box. Not sure how that happened. I guess anything that'll fit in the roll could end up in the box. All right, that's going to finish our first 300 $1 bills. But we have more. Got 200 more dollar bills to search, but before we search those, let me show you some of the things we're looking for and that we have found in the last couple of weeks. If you're here, please consider subscribing. 39555553, 5 5s in a row, a block of 5 5s. That in and of itself carries a premium above face value, but this bill also has a raised 3 above the rest of the serial number out of alignment that would make this a gas pump or an odometer note. It also only uses 3s, 9s, and 5s for the serial number, which will make it a trinary note. And it has an over-inked 5. That 5 has more ink on it than the other 5s. So that bill has a lot of things going for it. This bill, one of my favorites, 15799751, and a B1579 9751B. So it reads the same front to back and back to front, B1579, B1579. So it's like a super radar note or palindrome that carries quite a bit of value above face value. Here's another palindrome, 9470-0749, reads 9470-0749, front to back, back to front. We call it a radar note. It's cool. 27819-609, that's not the important part of this bill. That is a 1969 B, an old dollar bill found in circulation. That one carries value above face value as well. This is called a trinary, where you only use 3 numbers to make up the serial number: 5522, 5292, 5s, 2s, and 9s. Had that 9 been a 2 or a 5, this would have been a binary note, only using 2 numbers to complete the serial number. We hang on to these because there is a little value above face value on the trinary notes. This one I really like. This is called a broken ladder. Ideally, in a perfect world, you'd find one that was 8 numbers in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's called the ladder. But this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it uses 8 different numbers. They're not in numerical order, but that's called a broken ladder. And those carry value above face value. These crazy things here, this is a birthday note. 2019, 0717, July 17th of 2019. So somebody out there going to be 5 years old in July, I've got your birthday note. You got a kid or a grandson? Elizabeth Flood has been a member for 13 months. Thank you, Elizabeth. Good to see you. And Elizabeth is one of our moderators. So glad to see you here. Cody Adams, what if I have 20 bills with serial numbers in order? Is that worth anything? Maybe. There are people that collect consecutive serial numbers. If they're star notes with consecutive serial numbers, they have more value. If any of them are fancy and have a block of 4 or 5 on it, they carry more value. eBay's about your only market for that, to put them out there. And I can't tell you what value to expect, but it's possible they do carry a little more value. But getting consecutive serial numbers on newer dollar bills or even $2 bills is not real super rare. Is not real super rare. You have to watch an ad every 5 minutes, teacher? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, Jim Thompson. I must not have turned them off, or they've reset them so they're automatically on. Sorry about the ads. This is a star note, 018-500-19 star. It means Paul will make another 13 cents or something like that on this stream. So big money, big money. A replacement note, if they had a damaged note during printing, or they made an error, they will replace it. That's signified by putting a star at the end. And these, when we find, we look up to see how rare they are. But star notes right now are very collectible, and going for the $1 ones are going for double face value all day long on eBay. 17178888, very cool bill. And 30423042, that is a repeater. And those are carrying value above face value. So those are some of the ones we found in the last 2 weeks. I've only been doing this for 2 months, searching the dollar bills for serial numbers. But what I would tell you is 2 things. One, try to spend cash as often as you can and check your change for fancy serial numbers. I did get a star note in change from Sonic a few weeks ago. I also got a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic recently. Also, go through your dollars. I did not know this existed until a few months ago. I decided to start searching dollar bills. And I thought I would just try it because I thought honestly I would be bored stiff looking through dollar bills. I didn't put these in the right order yet. Let's see. That will make the search much more enjoyable for you and me if they're all going the same direction. Let me try to get them all in the same direction. Hopefully they're not too messed up, but they are. They are, because I'm looking at them. Get them all fixed. Mark Smith, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We are glad to have you. Ask anyone that's here for the first time or a second time and you're not subscribed to consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. It certainly helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and such. The boys have set a goal to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons on every Saturday at 2 p.m. We do a live stream where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50 looking for goodies. We do have a streak going of 26 Saturday streams in a row where we have found at least one silver. I think we found 16 a couple streams ago, and this week I think we found 4. We do once a month on our Saturday stream give all our $50 boxes away to parents and grandparents that are watching our stream with a youth under the age of 18. We open the boxes for them. They get to keep all their finds, and we give them some cool coins. 9 iconic coins from U.S. coin history. That would be 9 silver coins. 3 silver coins. 3 coins over 100 years old, 9 in total. We also give them a Walking Liberty $50. If you're not familiar with what a Walking Liberty $50 is, let me show you what a Walking Liberty $50 is. I like trees. Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I like trees as well. That is a Walking Liberty $50. 1945, it was minted before the Benjamin Franklin $50, which was minted before the Kennedy $50, and we do still find these when we search $50 boxes, and it's always cool when we do that. And we do still find the Benjamin Franklin $50, which they stopped minting in 1963. All of these are 90% silver and have a melt value of $9 or higher based on the silver value today, spot price. But we give each of the kiddos one of those Walking Liberty $50. If you want to 1-800-8918. It got my attention, but it's not a trinary. If you want to get on the wait list to be involved in that and you commit to watching with someone under the age of 19, child, grandchild, niece, nephew, whatever the case is, you can email me at PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. One of the mods will put that up there so that you can see my email and you can get on the wait list. We do it once a month. April is getting very close to being full. We take 5 to 7 a month and we give everything away, and it's a really fun stream. Our mission is to make more people aware of this great hobby of coin collecting, dollar bill serial number searches. It's something I do with my grandkids. They'll come over and search with me for 5 hours on Saturday. We will do a 5-hour live stream. And I had a star note, but it was in rough shape. Still probably worth a little bit, Cody. Hello, Ghost Prince. Have some old Canadian dollar bills. One was from my sister who was in the carnival. Oh, cool. We do put out a lot of content. We we do a short video every day that we release between 8 and 10 p.m. Central. It focuses on coin hunting, nickels, pennies, dimes, quarters, $50, and our best finds of the week that I have found out of a bank box and a roll of coins. I go to the bank every week and I buy boxes of nickels, pennies, dimes, $50, and I search them. There's 50 rolls in each. and I open them up looking for goodies, and you can still find buffalo nickels and silver dimes and silver half dollars, wheat pennies. We also stream live every Wednesday. I guess I missed a couple there. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and every Friday at high noon Central. We do the same format on both of those streams, which is we open a box of nickels. I'm sorry, we open a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, proofs, miscellaneous. We open a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. And we search at $500 $1 bills looking for a star note and fancy serial numbers. We call that the triple play. If we find a silver dime, a silver half dollar, all of these are going to be upside down, the rare upside down $1 bills. If you find a silver dime, a silver half dollar, and a star note, you complete the triple play. We do take donators for those streams, where for $75 we open those for you, and you get to keep all the finds out of the dime box, the half dollar box, and the $500 bill search. If you complete the triple play, finding a star note, $1,600, $3,400. Kind of like it. I don't think there's any real value there, so I'm not going to keep it, but I do kind of like it. Tell you what, I am going to keep it. I'll put that in my cool envelope. I don't think it has any additional value, but I have kept a bunch that I think are just cool. If you find a silver dime, a silver half dollar, and a star note, you win a Morgan or Peace dollar. If you don't find one of those segments, if you don't find, say, a silver dime, you get a half troy ounce of silver as a skunk prize. And then if you don't find a silver half dollar, you get another half troy ounce as a skunk prize. So no one goes home empty-handed. Those streams have been very popular and have had a wait list to get on them. I think right now I don't have a donator for Wednesday night. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I don't think I do. All right, this fourth strap is off to a slow start. Well, you'll have to grab them someday. And how old are they, Elizabeth? Maybe they'll grow into it. Maybe they will grow into it. $10 bills American that are in sequence. Cool. Noble Scrolling Traveler, hello. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you being here. Anyone that's here that's not subscribed, we'd ask you to consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. Also consider hitting that bell notification, turning it on for all so that you're aware when we have content that is coming out. If we put a video out or we go live, you will get a note that we are on. You can come over and watch. Especially important with our Saturday stream, because our Saturday stream, excuse me, I had to sneeze. On our Saturday stream, we have giveaways. We have giveaways for 50 likes, 100 likes, 150 likes, start a stream, end a stream. And if we happen to fill the board, finding one each of all the goodies in half dollars, we give away a bonus prize. We give away silver certificates. If you're not aware what a silver certificate is, this is what a silver certificate is. If I find one of these in my dollar bill hunt ever, I'll fall out of my chair. $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. This one's a 1957. Those are blue seals. We gave those away at the last stream. Sometimes we give away 1/1000th of a troy ounce of gold. Sometimes we give away coins. You never know what we're going to give away. But as my regulars would tell you, we give away quite a bit of stuff. Grow the hobby. That's our initiative, Jim Thompson, for sure, is to grow this hobby. We are fortunate that our initiative to grow the hobby is co-sponsored by APMEX. APMEX is the largest seller of coins and coin supplies. And when we go to a trade show, a coin show, and we set up a table, Atmex sets up right with us. They give away stuff to any kids that come to visit our booth as well, as do we. We give away the Hudson's Collector's Kits, which is about a $25 9-coin collector kit. And also, we have our own dedicated link for Atmex. It'll be in the description below, be on our homepage. And we have one of the very few discount codes for Atmex out there. It is called Grow the Hobby. If you type in as a discount code on Atmex, Grow the Hobby, you can save $5 on any order of $50 or more. If you're pretty tricky about how you do that, you can buy silver pretty close to spot price. This is a birthday note from 1716, August 17th, 1716. I don't hang on to those, but we are looking for those kind, but a little more recent. Or if I would find one from July 4th, 1776, that would be ultra cool. It would have quite a good value. We would hang on to it. Searching these dirty dollar bills has got my allergies going. Sorry about that. I'll be a little sniffly after that sneeze. Aha! A find. B008-33283 star. It's out of the 2017 A series. Again, that star is signifying that this is a replacement note. A replacement note for an error or a damaged note that was printed. We're going to go look it up right now. This is the website called mycurrencycollection.com. And we go in here, it's a $1 bill. It's a 2017 A series of dollar bills. We're going to key in the serial number B008-33283 and star. We're going to enter it, and it has a run size of 3.2 million, only a total printed of 7 million, which is pretty low. But the 3.2 million is what we usually see. That is a large run, which down here you can see that means it's as a star note. It is a less rare star note. As a star note, though, it is still 1 in 100 or a little more than that, and does carry extra value. But it's not a rare star note. If that print run had been smaller, it would have carried more value. When do you think we'll see a 2024 $1 bill? I don't know, because they don't print dollar bills every year. The most recent bills in print are the 2021s. So I don't know how to answer that. I don't know if they know right now, to be honest with you. And like in 2017, they printed 2017, then they printed 2017 A's. So they could print like a 2021 A note in 2024, and there wouldn't even be a 2024 note. 7245-2435. I want it to be something, but it's not. The new 2024 coins are starting to hit. I haven't seen any yet, but they're starting to hit. Early on, if you find 2024s, like if you get a full box of 2024 D nickels right now, I've done this the last 3 years. If you can find them before the end of April, you can usually sell those on eBay for double face value, $200. And then they keep coming down until they're just regular price. But early on, if you're one of the first people to get a full box, the dealers are wanting to buy them. They'll go through and pick out the very best strikes and grade them, and they'll be selling 2024 graded coins before anyone else. And I think it was 2021 Ds. I sold like 30 boxes of them on eBay for $200 a piece. So that was a nice little profit. last year I didn't get any until too late, and I haven't seen any yet. I really don't want to see 2024s because they're you can't search them. You're not going to have any older coins in them. They're all going to be 2024s. If you wanted to pick out the best ones, send them in to get graded and try to sell them, one could do that, but that's not what we do here. All right, the last 100 $1 bills. We've got the last 100. Your birthday is gradually getting closer. There you go, Elizabeth. All right, let's see what we can find in our fifth strap. Hey, we got a star note already. Are you serious? G01682972, a star. Let me see those star emojis. Let me see those star emojis. We're going to go over to the star note lookup page again. This one is a 2017. We're going to key in the number, starting with the letter, the G01682-972 star. Typical runs 3.2 million. We're looking for a number below that. 3.2 billion and only 3.2 million printed. So that is a regular run of star notes. So still worth about double face value on eBay, but not worth more than that. New nickels. Cody Adams, yes. If you can get, the last 3 years I have gotten a full box of that year's nickels. Like in February of 2021, I got full boxes of 2021 nickels. 21D mint mark. That's not good for me because I like to search nickels for war nickels, old nickels, buffalo nickels. But if you get them real early, and you'll notice, you could probably go on eBay right now and look up 2024D box nickels. And I would assume they're doing the same this year. They're probably going for $200 a box. Face value of a box of nickels is $100. You can ship 2 in a medium flat rate priority box for 15 bucks. So if you find full boxes of nickels, dimes, pennies right now, you can sell them for above face value on eBay. Another star note already. Hello, star note. Time for more stars. Time for more stars. Hello, Dakota. Welcome. F040338958 star. Star signifying it's a replacement note. And we are going to go immediately over to the star note lookup. The star note lookup page is called mycurrencycollection.com. It is also a 2017 note. This will tell us how many they printed of this series of star notes. It is an F04038958, 3.2 million. Well, we're stuck on the less rares today, but that's okay. This star note still has a value above face value. It does carry a premium. But you do want to look up all your star notes there. I did find one that only had a run of, I think it was 60,000, and that makes them more valuable. We do average finding over 1 star note per strap, so those are fun to find and carry some value. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 star notes today, including one from the B series of 2013 that... hold on, two sevens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Almost a broken ladder, but not quite. We found, I gotta arrange these. We found one from the B series of 2013 where they messed up in Fort Worth and Washington, D.C., the only 2 places that our bills are printed. And no 2 bills are supposed to have the same serial number ever. And they messed up and they printed a bunch in a series where both Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth printed the same serial numbers. If you find those, they carry a premium value. If you find both of them, if you find the twin sisters, you've got maybe thousands of dollars of value. And if you find one, you can go to a website called Star Note Project, the Star Note Project, and you can submit the bill you have found so that it is on there. So if someone finds a twin sister, they can try to contact you, or you can see if the twin sister, the one that you have found, has been found. I have found about 10 of those so far. So far, none of them have the twin sister been found. But one can always hope. And we did find one of those earlier. So that is cool. How cool would it be to have a star note? How cool would it be to have a star note? That wasn't what I was going to say. But since we just found our third star note of this strap, let me see the stars. 03, 22, 89, 16 star from the 2017 series, 2017A series. That's another star note. We're going to go back to our lookup page again. We are hot on the star notes today. This one is a 2017A series. 2017A series. We've keyed that in. It's a $1 bill. We're going to key the serial number in. It's another F. 03, 22, 89, 16 with the star at the end. Oh, looky there. Look what we got. 640,000 printed. Only 640,000 printed. It was printed in sheets, so these have been cut. But they did have a total print of 10.9 million, which is pretty high. But for this run, you can look at the little arrow over here. He has moved off of less rare and he has cruised to the right into the yellow. Only 640,000 of those printed, Paul, printed. That is good. That one will carry a little extra value because it is a low print run. So at least double face value. You always want to look up your star notes. All of those go right into a plastic holder to keep them safe and in similar condition to what I found them. Unfortunately, that one wasn't super crispy. But man, are we finding some star notes. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. If you're in and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We do appreciate it. It does help us with the algorithm, and the boys have a goal to reach 10,000 subs by the end of the year. So we'd appreciate that. It doesn't cost you anything. We do put out a lot of content for you. We put out daily short videos that release between 8 and 10 p.m. Those are on our coin hunts. What I found for the week, the best finds: pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. Tonight's is a silver war nickel found. Not to read the last page of the book first, but you're going to want to check that out. Those are always fun to find. And we also go live with streams every Wednesday at 8 p.m., every Friday at high noon, both times Central Time. On those streams, we hunt a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. We hunt a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar or a proof half dollar, not intended for circulation half dollars, air coins, varieties, stickered coins. And on Saturdays, we do have a streak going of 26 streams in a row finding a silver half dollar. Our main stream of the week is Saturday at 2 p.m. My 10-year-old and 13-year-old grandsons come over and hunt with me. They are very into this hobby. They have accumulated quite the coin collections over the last 3 years of us doing this. Once a month on our Saturday stream, we give away all our boxes to an adult that is watching our stream with a youth age 18 or younger. They get to keep any of the cool finds out of the box. We also give them a 9-coin collector's kit that has 3 silver coins in it, 3 coins over 100 years old, a Buffalo nickel, a Liberty V nickel, a steel penny. See that one? That 3 is over inked, and I do occasionally keep some of these, but I got a bunch of them now, and they really don't carry much value above face value. And I have been doing this new live vertical format. 12333 close to fancy, but not. A few extra times a week, doing mainly dollar bill searches. I may do another one late this evening because I have 500 more $1 bills, and I get my new order of 3,000 tomorrow. So I want to be able to take those back. There's a find. There's a find. Pastor Bakari, Gerald Walandia, thanks for subscribing. And welcome to PasSpareTime family. I keep all bills that have 4 numbers consecutive of the same number. This has 4 twos consecutively. They're not worth much above face value, but I like them and I hang on to them. I put them out once I have sets of each of the numbers, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 that are 4 in a row. I will offer them up for auction on at the auctions. We do a my stream on Saturday nights after our $50 hunt, and I think I sold 10 of those. I offered them for a $15 starting bid this week, so much less than what they're going on eBay. Just to share some of my good finds with people, I also auctioned off 10 star notes and 10 quad notes, 10 star notes, and 10 trinary notes. So I share those occasionally. We also auction off numismatic coins, bullion. You never know what Paul's going to come up with for an auction. I try to keep it fresh, and I try to have stuff no one's seen before on our auctions. As a member of our channel, which you can become for as little as 99 cents a month, you are eligible to bid. Or if you're someone that hangs around on our channel that I see and get familiar with, you're also eligible to bid, but members get free shipping. You can become a member of our channel for only 99 cents a month. We put in a very low price option so everyone will be able to afford it. We do have members of our channel that have been members for over 3 years now, which is just amazing. We really appreciate our members. We have a raised 3 there. The 3 is out of alignment above the rest of the serial number. I will keep some of those if they're extreme examples, but again, they don't carry a lot of value above face value. If I ever find someone's birthday note, I will make you a good deal on it. Sniper Demon just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, Sniper Demon. We're glad to have you. We are in our last strap of dollar bills. We are getting close to the end. Hopefully we can pop another good find or two, but it's been a really good 500 bill search. I'll go back through some of our finds at the end of the strap. Found several star notes, including that one that had a run of only 640,000. You gotta like that. But if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification, because we do put out a lot of content and you will be made aware when we do put out a video or that we're live streaming. Let's say we got 25 bills left to go through here, so plenty left to find a good one. You never know where the good one's going to be. One of our friends found a very low serial number last night, which is something we would love to find. He found a bill that started with 5 zeros, and that has a very good premium above face value. We have found a couple that started with 4 zeros, but that is it. We'd love to have one that starts with 5 zeros. You get one that starts with 7 zeros and you get a 1 at the end, you get the first one printed, you've really got something. But any that start with 5 zeros are worth considerably above face value. Funny how all those star notes were in the start of this strap. But pay attention to your change. Check your bills for star notes. They're worth money. I don't know if they'll always be worth money, although We're not making any of the older ones anymore, but right now there's a real craze for star notes, and they're carrying, on dollar star notes, they're carrying double face value. 43493493. That's a trinary. It was almost something better than a trinary, but it's not. 4s, 9s, and 3s. Only using 3 numbers, we call that a trinary. We hang on to those. They do have a premium, are worth a premium above face value. Put it over there. That's the second one of those we found today, I believe. 5 or 6 bills left to search here. And we pop one more good find. The backwards bill. Just a couple left. 004, 007, or 07798. Not quite. Last one. All right. No more cool finds. Let's go back through what we found, and then we'll wrap up this stream. Again, you may see me doing this again tonight late after 10 p.m. We'll see. I do have 500 more to go through. But here are the star notes we found today. 0403 8958 star. All of these are worth around $2 to $3 on eBay right now. At least that's what they're being listed at and sold for. A second star note. A third star note. If you find a star note that's also a fancy number, they're worth even more. Fourth star note. And a fifth star note. We do average a little over 1 per strap. We did 5 straps. That's 5 already. A sixth star note. And then we found this one. 0322 8916. We looked this one up on mycurrencycollection.com. Usually the run of prints on these are 3.2 million. This one only had a print run of 640,000, so it does carry a value even above what a normal star note would. So that was a really good find. And then this one may have been the best find of the entire stream. B00236470 star. Doesn't look like anything fancy. The serial number isn't fancy. But what it is out of the 2013 B series. And in 2013, some of the B series notes, both Fort Worth, Texas, and Washington, D.C. printed bills with the same serial number. And when we go to look this one up, it asks us to enter which printing facility it was printed in. And you can tell that right there. It has an FW. If it has an FW, that is Fort Worth, Texas. So then what we need to do, we need to go to the website for the Star Note Project. And we can look and find all of the bills that people have submitted that they have found out of this series that have a twin sister. We can see if the one from Washington, D.C. has been found. We can submit that we have found ours. And if you happen to be able to put together the twins and have 2 bills with the same serial number, because that was never supposed to happen, you've got a value that's they're going for thousands of dollars right now. So I will be doing with that one later today. One can only hope. We found this one was a block of 4 2s. It also is a trinary note. 2s, 1s, and 4s. It only has 3 numbers used in the serial number. So that's carrying a little above face value. and we found one with a quad of 5 5s in a row. We do keep those. They're worth a little bit above face value as well. We also found 43493493. That is a trinary note, only using 3s, 4s, and 9s. Only 3 numbers making up the serial number. Carries a little bit of value above face. Not everybody keeps those. I am keeping them right now. I don't know if I always will. At some point, I'm getting a lot of those. And 01077 100 is another trinary note. 0s, 1s, and 7s. So we hang on to that as well. And I did keep one other bill just because I thought it was an interesting number. 16003400. So that was today's finds. 8 star notes out of 5 straps is really, really good. We were happy to find those. And we appreciate all of you watching along with us today. We appreciate all the new subscribers, all our current subscribers, our members, my moderators for helping me out. Thank you all very, very much. We have an initiative to grow this hobby, make more people aware of this hobby. The treasure hunt aspect of searching coins, finding wheat cents, finding Indian head cents in rolls from the bank today. You can still find them. Finding buffalo nickels, finding war nickels. We average half a buffalo nickel and half a war nickel for every roll we search. Every roll that looks like that. We get boxes of nickels from the bank. We have a relationship. They'll order us rolls and boxes of nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters every week. We search those. We average half a war nickel, silver war nickel, half a buffalo nickel a box. They are still out there. They can still be found in the wild. We average over 1 silver dime found. Any dime that's earlier than 1964 is silver and has about a $2 melt value right now. We average 1.25 silver half dollars per box. If they're 40% silver, they have a melt value between $3 and $4 right now. If they're 90% silver, they have a melt value of between $9 and $10. We find air coins. We have found coins up to a value of $100. So you never know what you're going to find, and they're still out there. Check your change, pay in cash. I may be back later tonight, but I will definitely be on here tomorrow night, streaming at 8 p.m. Box of dimes, box of half dollars, and $501 bills. And I will see y'all then, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Good night, and God bless all.